Anchor, we got like a ton of new sponsors, but they won't want us to do shit for free, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right, peace to the family. Brandon B. Dixon. I got my guest host Stephen Contreras here as well.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Yep, we're live on YouTube we're about to go live here on we're about to record here on Apple and Spotify here. Give me 1 second to set that up. You know,
Yeah. How's your week, Brandon? Pretty good.
week is super duper busy. We're gonna get into that here in a second. Super duper busy. Trying to get busier for the fourth quarter here coming up for 2020, and then we're trying to fly 2021.
Okay.
I might come
Yeah.
out with a lecture that fly 2021. We're trying to
Yeah.
actually fly, and it stands for F last year.
Okay. I like that.
So that's what fly stands for, F last year. So
Mhm.
put 2020 behind you. So a lot of people had tough times. You had a little bit of turbulence yourself here in 2020.
Oh yeah, it happens to everyone.
Right. So F last year, you got to fly next year.
Mhm.
You know. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's start out the show. Let's introduce everything. We're not gonna keep y'all too long today, 15, 20 minutes. I know y'all getting ready for NFL. Some of you watching your favorite teams. I know the Texans play at 3 today. My team play on Monday. So for all the Who Dat fans, I want y'all to go ahead and hit the like button, man, and put a Who Dat in the comments, man. For all my Who Dat fans, the Who Dat Nation that's with me, go ahead, hit the like button and share it with a friend because I'm definitely a diehard Saints fanatic. You know what I mean? So you're a Texas, you're a Texas or Broncos fan.
I'm a Texans fan.
I mean,
I was raised a Cowboys fan, so I'll cheer for them too.
got you. So I only got one. I'm only got one girlfriend.
Mhm.
Saints is my only team. So
Yeah, they
I'm
looked really good
basketball. I
last
got
week. Yeah,
uh,
they looked really good last week. I was impressed.
yeah. We're Super Bowl bound. I got two teams in the NBA. I like the Lakers and the Spurs, but I'm not a fan. I root for them. It's a difference.
Hmm.
So I'm a Saints fanatic. As you see, I always wear the hat. And I have a Saints room in my house, like dedicated to the Saints
Yeah,
memorabilia, so on
yeah,
and
my
so forth.
friend has a Kansas City Chiefs room.
Right,
Yeah.
right. They're looking pretty good as well.
Hmm.
But all right, let's get down to it. We're not gonna keep y'all too long today. Let's introduce the show. My name is Brandon B. Dixon. I'm a serial entrepreneur, mortgage broker, published author. My book, Sales the Nucleus of Any Profession, is out right now on Amazon. We're gonna have a flash sale on it real soon. In fact, if you want, I got 10 more lanyard copies that I got in. If you cash at me $10, this is a sale. Cash at me $10. I'll send you a copy of it and put your address in the comments. So cash app me the power of ownership. I got 10 copies that I'm gonna give away at a discount. On cash app me at the power of ownership $10 and put your address in there. I'll mail it to you. I'll mail you a copy. So go ahead and do that. That's what I'm doing. Go ahead and I'll send you out the copy of my book, Sales the Nucleus of Any Profession. So um, let's go ahead and get started with it. Again, right now is mortgage season. Go to www.hocmortgage.com. A lot of people been hitting me to refi. Now the last little window to refi. So rates are starting to creep up a little bit. So if y'all want to take advantage of the record low rates, go to my website, www.hocmortgage.com. If you want to get more information, go to my website, www.billionaireloanofficer.com. If you want to book us for sales training, so on and so forth. People that come in the room, go ahead and hit the like button and hit the comments. We got a powerful show that's coming in. You can call me 832-775-8357. Call me 24/7, and it's at Billionaire Loan Officer on all social media. My guest host Stephen Contreras is at Stephen underscore Contreras underscore 90. Also, his cash app is Stephen C1234. Stephen, go ahead, introduce yourself, tell them what you got coming in, and then let's go ahead and get it going.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm Steven Contreras here in Houston, Texas. I'm a geologist and kind of like a Renaissance man, studier of the arts and sciences, trying to spread peace and love everywhere I go. And that's a little bit about me. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today.
Right. We're gonna come into y'all real quick because I know everybody's trying to go see football. They're probably getting the wings together and all the pizza together right now. So what we're doing for the rest of the year until after the Super Bowl at least is we're gonna come to you every Wednesday night now. Every Wednesday night. That way you don't interfere with your football season. Don't mess up anything. So you can get your education, you can rewatch it whenever you want with the kids or whatever. We're gonna come to you live Wednesday night. So if you like to watch us live, tune in on Wednesday night. We're gonna have the first show. We're gonna have the inaugural show coming Wednesday night. We're gonna probably be an hour show. We're gonna have a real good topic. But coming to you every Wednesday night. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, I like Wednesday night. That's pretty awesome. Everyone's pretty busy, kids, especially when the kids are back in school. The parents are going to be busy on Saturday and Sundays taking care of the
Right,
kids,
right.
and yeah, Wednesday is going to be a good night. We're going to come hard with a good topic, and I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
Gotcha. Also, if y'all new to the show, on the Power of Ownership podcast, what we usually talk about, we talk about not only ownership of properties, intellectual properties, businesses, so on and so forth, but we talk about ownership of the mind, body, and soul. We kind of bridge the gap between the two. We talk metaphysics, but the practicality of the metaphysics. So how do you bring stuff into fruition into this particular physical realm? Because that's what we're all here for. We all to accomplish stuff. We all here to create our own reality here in this third density plane. So this is what we talk about. No other show is like it. This is the reason why we have a huge following on the audio, but we need you guys' help to get a huge following on the video, the YouTube. We got I guess it's just the entrepreneur, the overachiever in me. 1,000 subscribers. We got a hardcore 800 to 1,000 people that watch us, that like us. But it's not translating into view numbers. You know what I mean? So you guys more listen to us than watch us. So we need you to share. And if you got friends, most friends think alike, go ahead and share with your friend and put your friend on the show. So we can expand and hit the like button so we could get into the top page or the most requested page or whatever. What is the new page or what's it called, Steve?
The subscribe and the new page.
When you hit so many likes, you get into the top 10 or something like that.
Yeah, it's an algorithm. I'm not sure exactly which algorithm it is though, but yeah, it's the high viewing algorithm.
Right. If anybody's out there that knows how to, as a YouTube guru, because I'm not, that's not my lane. Anybody out there that's a YouTube guru that want to chop it up with me, give us some advice how to expand to YouTube, just go ahead and hit us up. 832-775-8357. So we need any advice that we can get on the YouTube to help us grow the YouTube base. But as far as the audio, we're doing okay, but we could do better as well. So we got about an 800 to 1,000 person fan base. We're trying to expand to 100,000. Can we do that? Because I know there's 100,000 people that want to be in the top 1% of high value people, high value males and females that want to make the $10,000 plus a month or the 300,000. Well, it's 10,000 just to get in the club a month, $300,000 a year where you're a real high value person in the top 1%. So I know a lot of people want to get there, aspirational. You're not there yet. We teach you how to get there. This is what we do on the show. Real quick, we got about 7 more minutes that we want to broadcast. We want to come to you with a real quick topic that I was thinking about this weekend. Monday or Tuesday, Thursday or Friday, excuse me. About tough love. And tough love as far as business, as far as relationships as well. Like, does it hurt or help people progress when you give them tough love, when you actually have them experience stuff on their own without trying to properly guide them? What do you think about that topic? I want to talk about diving that a little bit, give you people a tip on that.
Yeah, I mean, tough love is good in a way. Sometimes it can be destructive, especially if the person doesn't know it's coming. It can surprise people. But overall, tough love is a good strategy, in my opinion. Also, just like in general with tough love, sometimes it's just better to kind of like ignore the situation, like you said, kind of like let the person experience it themselves, because that's what we're here to do, is to learn and to grow and to experience. We don't need someone always holding our hand, you know. But I do believe in tough love. Tough love is a good way sometimes to be able to get a message across, especially if you're real close with the person. You know, it's always better to be honest and tough with them than keeping anything hidden.
Right. They always say, I think DMX said this on his first album. If you truly love something, let it go, and it will return back to you.
Mhm.
So that's kind of the thing I had to learn as well. As far as in a personal life and as far as business, um, the experience is the best teacher. So trying to block that, no matter how much you recreate it verbally, until that person experiences with the downfall or negativity of what you're talking about, they won't truly fully comprehend. I don't know if you remember earlier show. One of the things that I talk about in my philosophy is understanding, overstanding, and then understanding, and it's that's the Trinity. So you could overstand as much as possible until you understand, until you acclimatize it to, and really experience it. That's when the true wisdom comes in.
Yeah, because we're all experiencing our own realities, right? I mean,
Right.
um, you know, it's not everyone's job to break people out of the loops. You know, if they
Right.
want to keep circulating into the same loops over and over again, then that's fine. You know.
Right. That's what they're here to experience. You got to let them experience what they're here to experience. So that's why some people turn mute and turn deaf ear to what you're saying, because they got to stick their hand in that fire. I got to get on that roller coaster to experience that pit in my stomach.
Yeah, or
You know.
experience the pain. You know, sometimes.
Right. So the people, no matter what you tell them, they got to experience it. Now, flipping this real quick to since we got about 4 more minutes, real quick to business. What happens with tough love? It could cost you money. So how do you temper that to business, the way you kind of let your employees experience things, but where it doesn't cost you a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's harder in business because you know, you're all working together in in a community or company. You know, you're all trying to make money, and sometimes you know, I had an old coworker who had been there for like 15 years, 20 years, and I get there, and you know, he instantly like doesn't like me because I'm working hard. You know, I'm new and I'm spirited and all this stuff, but like, you know, it kind of has to show them like, hey, you need to you need to like work harder, you know, because you know, even if you're comfortable in a job, you always have to be on your toes. You know, it's tough. It's tough love. You know.
Right. Well, I don't have time to tell a complete story, but how my mentor did me was let you experience it, but hold you accountable. And the money that you cost the company will even out by you taking that time off from being at work. Because I told you to do this, held you accountable, hold you accountable. I knew the outcome was going to happen. So once it does happen, here goes you take a couple of days off to think about it. And the money that I'm going to save by you not being to work is going to even out my losses that you caused me in the business.
Mhm.
So, the real quick story. Now, I'll tell you the story on Wednesday night, the whole story. So, tune in. It's a little bit long story with Mattress Mac. It's a funny story. So, y'all want to tune in Wednesday, and I'll tell you the complete story on that. But we're going to have to wrap it up because of time restraints.
Yeah.
The game about to start here in a couple of minutes. But let's go ahead and wrap it up. We're anxious and we're excited to see you guys on Wednesday night.
Yeah. Wednesday. Woo.
So wise Wednesdays. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? So well, wealth of knowledge Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Whatever we want to label it. But
What Wednesday's Mercury, right?
right. So yeah, Tuesday, yeah, Wednesday. Yep. So we're going to war with your old self, you know,
Mhm.
and becoming a new self. So let's go ahead and wrap up. Again, HOCmortgage.com. We want a mortgage. www.billionaireloanofficer.com. If you want to book me for consultation, call me 832-775-8357. You can call me 24/7. Also at Billionaire Loan Officer on all social media. Steven Contreras is at Steven_Contreras_90. And his cash app is Steven C1234. Hit us up, man. Keep the donations coming. If you want to see us more heavily produced, we got a whole bunch of stuff that we need to do for the show, different cameras, all that stuff as well. Cash at me, the power of ownership. Also, I got a flash sale. I got about 10 copies of my books that I cash at me $10 and put your address in there, and I'll mail it to you. So I got about 10 copies that I could that land you out from an order out there in Europe. So I got 10 over copies. So I'm gonna get rid of those real fast. So save about $5. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Save about $5. Get it from me, straight from me. Oh, and I'll sign it for you. Give you another little ice on, tip of the iceberg. But any last thoughts, Steve, before we get out of here?
Just peace and love always. You know, even if you're in a rough time, always look for the positivity in everything. Makes life easier.
How was the event, and what's the next event that you got coming up?
The event went really well. We had over 2,000 people live stream the event. We had 10 people in person. Three great doctors spoke. It went really well. Our next event will be in November, and we're still kind of setting it up right now.
Gotcha. And like I said, as far as stuff coming out, stay tuned for 2021. We got I got a lecture coming out called F last year. F last year. So we're gonna fly for next year, 2021. So we're gonna look out for that. And I got my second book should be out real soon. Stay tuned for that. I know I'm delinquent on it, but stay tuned for that. I got the second book, and we got some Patreon stuff we're gonna be doing as well on sales training. So stay tuned for that. With that, don't forget that God is a verb, and personal responsibility is your only savior. With that, I'm gonna say
Peace.
peace. All right.
Mhm.